Hello friends, this question is from IRODOV section 1.1 and question number 6. I am reading out the question. A ship moves along the equator to the east with velocity v0, that is 30 km per hour. The southeastern wind blows at an angle phi is equal to 60 degree to the equator with velocity v, that is 15 km per hour. Find the wind velocity v dash relative to the ship and the angle phi dash between the equator and the wind direction in the reference frame fixed to the ship. So now what is given in the question? Ship is heading eastwards along the equator. So if we take this side as east, upward will be north, this side will be west and south. And the wind is blowing in southwestern direction. So this is southwestern direction at an angle phi is equal to 60 degree from the equator. East and west is the equator. Okay? The same diagram I have elaborated here. This is the ship's speed. What I have written? Velocity of ship with respect to ground is equal to v0. v0 is given, right? Now, velocity of wind with respect to ground is equal to v. Correct? That is given in the question. So what you have and angle phi, that is the wind direction from the equator, is given phi, right? And we have to calculate angle theta, right? You can change in the question, instead of phi dash you can write theta, that's fine. So let's write. The question is asking that you should find the wind velocity v dash relative to the ship. If we write like this, wind direction related to the ship, we are representing this way. Velocity of wind relative to the ship is equal to nothing but velocity of wind with respect to ground minus velocity of ship with respect to ground. So this we have to find out. Velocity of wind with respect to ground is given v0 in the question. So we can replace it with this. Sorry, this is v. It's given v. Velocity of ship with respect to ground is given v0. We can replace that like this. And velocity of wind with respect to ship is given v dash for the representation. So we will write like this. So you can see vwg minus vsg, vw minus v0, this is v minus v0 is equal to v dash. Okay. So from the vector equations, you know that magnitude of v dash in this vector diagram, magnitude of v dash will be v0 square plus v square plus 2 into v0 cos phi. under root. These values you know, v naught you know, v know, v naught cos phi you know. So from here you will, when you put all the value, so it will come 39.7 kilometer per hour. So magnitude you obtained already. Now how will you calculate this theta, or how you are going to deduct this theta from the information? So if you see in this triangle, this side divided by this angle, the sine of this angle. So if I write for convenience I am writing OAB. Okay. So AB divided by, this is 180 degree minus phi, sine 180 degree minus phi is equal to OB divided by sine theta. We have to calculate theta, right? So theta हम लोग इस तरफ ले आएंगे. Theta we can bring this side. So OB into sine 180 degree minus phi is sine phi, right, divided by AB. OB क्या है? OB is nothing but V, that is wind speed with respect to ground, sin phi. AB क्या है? AB जो आपने यहाँ V डैश जो निकाला है, V डैश, अब इससे आप अगर कैलकुलेट करेंगे साइन इनवर्स V sin phi divided by V dash, this will be coming approximately 19.1 degree. So these two are the answer. So velocity of wind with respect to ship is, magnitude is 39.7 km per hour, and it is making an angle of theta, that is 19.1 degree from the equator. So now we will go the other way, how it can be solved if we use the unit vectors I in the direction of east and j in the direction of north. So let us try to solve that way as well. As you know that you have to find velocity of ship, velocity of wind with respect to ship. So you will write the same way. Velocity of wind with respect to ship is equal to velocity of wind with respect to ground minus velocity of ship with respect to ground. Now velocity of wind with respect to ground, so how can you convert it into I and j vector? So if you drop a line, right, perpendicular, so OB is nothing but this vector plus this vector, right? So if we take it as D, point D, A, O, A, B, C, Okay, if you take C, so OB is your VWG. So VWG is nothing that but CO plus CB. And VSG is simply, it is heading in the east direction, means I, right? So you can straight away write V naught the I. CO is, this length is V, so V cos V cos phi, and heading in the negative direction, so minus I plus vertical component, that is V sin phi, and heading in J direction, right? So if you take the magnitude VWS, you can now replace it with V dash because it is given as V dash symbol here. So now if you take the magnitude on both sides, so magnitude will be V sin phi square plus V cos phi plus V naught square under root. Okay. So if you expand it further, so it will be V square plus 2 into V naught cos phi plus V naught square. If you put all the value, you will get V dash as 39.7 km per hour. You can test this. Now, how to get the theta? So theta you can see in BCA. Go in triangle BCA. So you can write, go in triangle BCA. Tan theta from mathematics, simple. AC, BC perpendicular by base, that is AC. BC is what? BC is nothing but V sin phi. And AC is what? V naught plus V cos phi. If you put all the value of this over here, you will get theta as 19.1 degree. So this is another way of solving. Hope it is clear to you. So whichever is easier for you, you can follow that. Or you should try to make more and more concept. That will be helpful for you to tackling the problem in JEE. Thank you. Any doubt, please write in the comment. I will try to come back on that. Thank you.